Capricorn. How are you, my loves? I hope you are all well. Happy Tuesday. I meant to be here yesterday, but I couldn't make it, mate. Things were happening. All righty. Click out now if you don't want to hear my chats and bants. Okay? This is not for you. All right. So, I was on the train coming back home from a class that I taught this morning. Excellent class. I really enjoyed teaching that. And I noticed this man randomly just staring at me, like just really staring at me. It didn't feel like a sexy stare. It felt like a murderous stare. So what I did was I just got up and I moved into the next carriage. If you don't like my chats and bants, get up, move to the next carriage. Okay? That's all. Capricorn, how are we, my loves? How are we? I hope you are well. It's been a very busy Monday, busy Tuesday. What have we got for my people? Thank you all for your messages. Okay, that wanted to stay in my hand. Somebody needs to take a lot of rest. Somebody needs to rest and replenish. Somebody... Okay, I'll keep that for now. If you're already annoyed, move to the next carriage. I'm not for you. All right. Cappies. Remember to take what's for you. Whatever isn't, let it go in the flow. What have I got for my Cappies? Mid-March. This is what I'm going for today. Mid-March. Let's see. Ooh, Capricorn. Your cards are truly flying. What else have we got? Okay. What else? We need two more. I'll take that into consideration because I think it was for someone here. All right. So Capricorn, what I have here for you is the Queen of Cups lying on the side. I hope you can see that. We've got some fabulous light happening in the United Kingdom today. I'm going to say London, just in case there's rain over in Scotland and you're there and you're just like, what the heck's she talking about? It's raining in Scotland, honey. It's not raining here, which is fabulous. I also have the High Priestess, the High Priestess. So someone here is really in their magical powers at this particular time. I also have the Ten of Wands, putting down the burdens, possibly coming towards the end of a cycle, or is the end of a cycle. I'm going to read that top line first. So with the Queen of Cups lying on the side here, there's someone here that is very emotional, someone who is very in tune though with their intuition as much as what they can be. It's very interesting. It's very feminine energy that I'm picking up here. Not so much masculine energy. This is very, very feminine energy that I'm picking up. So somebody here, apart from the fact that they are intuitive, there's somebody who is sitting back, not pushing up against life as much as what they're used to. Or if that is for you, or if it isn't for you. No. What the heck was going on with that? These energies, when they're flying around, sometimes it's just like, what? So if you are pushing up against life, there's a call here for you to be more in receptive mode. It doesn't mean don't take action on anything, because that's also the other thing. You know what I mean? I think I mentioned this in the last reading. Inaction is still a choice of an action, if you see my point there. So if you've been in fight mode lately, time to no longer be in fight mode. I also felt flight mode. Flight. So this could be somebody who needs to balance out their nervous system here. Fight or flight. Fight and flight. Okay, so fight and flight mode in the, according to the nervous system, is somebody who is very much frazzled, somebody who is very dynamic, always doing things very, very outward bound. They don't take time to sit back and be in receptive mode. The call here is for you to put some burdens down and start to move a little bit deeper into receptive mode. Okay. Below, this is mid-March energy. Some of you may have felt this trickle in. Okay, I'll leave that there. The Wheel of Fortune is here, team. I don't know if you can see that. The light in London is so spectacular today. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups is in reverse. So somebody's coming out of a space of being indecisive. Somebody is making a solid choice about something. Illusions have lifted. So if you were in an illusion about something, or thinking something was what it wasn't, you are now aware. You are now aware due to your receptiveness, you know. So if you're not in that mode, team, now is the time to get into that mode, because you will become a lot more clearer on what the path is. I'm hearing next steps. People are looking for next steps. So next steps are available if you can step into receptive mode. That seems to be a huge thing in this reading: receptive mode, receptive mode, receptive mode, receiving. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is very much all about divine timing. Things are turning in your favor. My God, they want me to use this crazy analogy, you know, when you're, when you're preparing a dish or something like this. So you know how you get all the ingredients together, you chop the onions and you chop the tomatoes and all of these kind of things. They want me to use this analogy, you know, when you're preparing a dish, you know, it takes time. Okay, you're diligently chopping things and mixing things together to make something new. Okay, that's not here, but this is what I'm getting. Very interesting. From that Wheel of Fortune card. So it's like somebody is almost, they're taking things that they used to do in the past, the good things, you know, the things that were working, and they're also taking new things that they've learned, combining these things, right, and making a brand new dish. This is how this is coming through, team. Does that make sense to anyone over there? All right. With the King of Discs in reverse, that's interesting. That's very interesting for you, because King of Discs is basically you, you know. This is a Cappy card, I would say. It's to do with anything to do with the discs. The pentacle is an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, or Cappy. But because it's underneath this Ten of Wands, I feel like someone here is finding a way to step into this power. It's almost like it doesn't feel like it's that easy to step into this power. There's a lot of burdens you want to put down, ending cycles. You want to come out of a space of overwhelm, and trying to move out of that space of overwhelm isn't allowing for you to feel as abundant as what you possibly could. Okay, I barely shuffled the cards. And the World, again, this is the second time you've had the World. I'm sorry, no. This is not the second time you've had the World. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the World. A little bit different. So that really clarifies the ending of a cycle that was very, very strenuous. Very strenuous there with the 9 of Swords. Strenuous cycle, time for it to be over. We want the new, honey. We want the new. All right. So, King of Discs in reverse. I would like to get more on that. This today feels more general, actually. It doesn't feel like I'm specifying. That's really interesting. That's very interesting. And I feel that I've done some personal readings for you, and it feels like the messages I was getting was specifically for this particular person. You know who you are. Hey, babe, how are you? My girl. All right. King of Discs in reverse. Let's get it in. Why is the King of Discs in reverse? Okay. King of Discs in reverse. Why is that happening? Can I just get some clear messages here? Clear messages. King of Discs in reverse. Okay. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. All right. The Knight of Wands also wanted to turn, but didn't quite. Well, actually now just turned. So Knight of Wands, it didn't drop, but turned over. So, you know, that same sort of energy. Very interesting. Okay. King of Discs in reverse. Can I get 2 more messages? All right. Which is, whew. Well, that's fascinating energy. So Queen of Wands landed in the upright. Queen of Wands, as we know, in the upright is very bold, very sexual as well. A lot of sensual kind of energy that's going on here. This is somebody who wants to move something fast. Wands is about passion, is about fast movement. It's about taking action, taking action. Remember what I said earlier, team, that inaction is still a choice of an action that you're taking. Yeah, this putting this burdens down includes not working with somebody anymore in terms of, you know, this could be a work situation in terms of projects, creativity, anything that involves working with others, you know, it's a no-no. This Queen of Wands just wants to go forwards by herself and make things happen. Bold, astute, really electrifying kind of energy. Very, very sexual energy, you know. So you lot are very attractive right now. You lot seem to always be attractive. There's something about you. And you know it. That's the key point also here. You're sexy and you know it. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So with the Ace of Wands in reverse, isn't that interesting? That's very interesting. So this is a hold up in the start of some kind of creativity, passionate new start. Could be. I want to look further into that. Very interesting energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. You haven't had that for a very long time. Which means the messages that you're now receiving could become quite different. Okay, so we will have a look at this 10 of Wands, this cycle that has ended. What is this cycle that has ended? Can I get some mid-month messages here for my Cappies? All right. Give me 3 nice shuffles. 10 of Wands. Why are we here with this? 10 of Wands. This end of this cycle. Give me clear messages. Just 2 to 3 messages, please. Okay, they flew. You're ending a cycle that was really confusing and that love wasn't particularly certain. You know, love was hanging in the balance. This could be in all parts of your life. This does not mean this is the passionate love, the sexual love or anything like this. This could be in all parts of your life. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about work, you know. I'm talking about any part of your life, right, that you need love to trickle into, you know. This is an end to all of this. An end to all of this confusion. an end maybe to instability. You need to meditate more on what stability means to you. This is a very interesting one. What does stability mean to you? Does your stability come from the outside? Meaning, are you that person who kind of relies on things? Why am I saying it like that? Can I get a proper proper sentence together? Do you know what I mean? Are you that person that relies on things outside of the self to bring you that sense of stability? Do you rely on partners to bring you that sense of stability? Do you rely on an employer to bring you that sense of stability? Do you rely on anything outside of the self to bring you that sense of stability? With the way how the world is going at the moment, what we need to realize is that instability is the new stability. We have to completely rely on our intuition, our intuitive nature, tap deeper into the things that mean more to us that are not materially based. Okay, so that message could be for one person, that particular one. But I feel like it's very general today. I don't particularly feel like I'm channeling specifically into one person or two people's sort of energetic. Very interesting. Yeah, so this is the end of burdens, but I want you to consider those few things. As Rob from Oklahoma said, hey Rob, how are you? I hope your name is Rob, by the way, or Roy. God, it's so hard. I speak a lot from wisdom. This is how the messages, they trickle through me, okay? There is someone here that needed to hear that. All right. Let's get more into this intuition. I'm loving this psychic thing. Really liking it. And at the time of saying that, I saw 1717. That's really interesting. That is a message for one person. You know who you are. So I want to tap into a High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Can I get more there? High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Give me two more nice shuffles, please. Okay. They want it to fall. Okay. There's a lot of newness that's coming into your life. There's somebody here who has put down these burdens, okay? But there's a lot of newness that's coming into your life. Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. Very interesting. These two cards just fall at the same time and together. There could be a new beginning in abundance, in a job. There could be a new beginning in love and passions as well. Or new beginnings in creativity, what it is that you wish to bring to the world, okay? But you need to meditate on that because the messages are coming through you and I'm not sure you're actually taking heed of the signs. So remember, I just saw a sign, 1717 is an angel number. Have a look at what that actually means. That somebody here needs to start to engage, okay, in the way that suits their personality. So the things that you're putting out there, don't just start all of this regurgitating information, right, that somebody else has put out and you're like, oh yeah, that's interesting, I'll change a few words or whatever it is, okay? This is for somebody to use their personality and share their knowledge in a way that is suitable for how they would like to share their knowledge. That's very interesting. I never normally look at the time as I'm reading, but for some reason that happens then. All right? All right. I want one more there, please. Just give me one. All right. So that's interesting because now the Three of Pentacles has come up in the upright. Okay, these cards all fell together. Wow. Beautiful energy, Capricorn. So now the Three of Pentacles fell in between of the High Priestess and moving out of the illusions. That opens up more collaborative endeavors, working more in a team, sharing ideas. Sharing ideas with your community, sharing ideas with others, being innovative in a team. Being innovative in a team. That's wonderful. This is really nice. And these three cards fell together. And the more you're able to lean into this kind of energy, you're manifesting love into all parts of your life. You're manifesting love into all parts of the life. Now, the Magician is more of the masculine energy. You know, is this somebody who's not sitting in inaction? Remember, we spoke about this. This is somebody who is taking action to the next steps of their life. Taking action. The High Priestess. This is more of the feminine energy. This is the one who sits back, she listens, she receives, she's open. It's like a consciousness. It's a consciousness, you know, but with the feminine and the masculine energy here, this is showing me that you are able to bring whatever it is onto the material plane that you actually want at this particular time. Right now, you're juicy, people. Okay. With the Page of Swords here also, you know, this is a start in communication. This is opening up the channels to speak, to share your message in a way that is suitable for your personality. There is a lot of it's very intellectual, the Page of Swords. It's very interesting, you know, because this has ended up not particularly being like a huge love reading, okay? It's tapping more into the changes that are occurring in your lives at this particular point in time. I know that Capricorn have been going through a lot of very hard times, and Pluto has been transiting in your sign for a very long time. Pluto wipes away everything. I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos. It wipes out everything to start again anew. And that is really indicated in this particular reading. I mean, you've got the Page of Swords. You've got the Page of Swords. You've got the Page of Wands, and you have the Page of Pentacles. There's only one page here that you don't have. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There's one more here that you don't have. I can't think about it at the moment. Cups. You don't have the Page of Cups, which is very interesting. All right, team. Very nice. This is a very nice reading for some Capricorns over there. And Wheel of Fortune, I'd like to have a look at what this Wheel of Fortune is bringing forth. But the Wheel of Fortune is bringing forth, I feel, a lot of opportunities for people out here to start new businesses, to start new ventures, and to start a new cycle in love, if that is available to you at this particular time. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, please. Give me maybe 2 to 3 cards. Let's see. I may not even need all of them. Let's see. All right. Wheel of Fortune. What do we have? You're really moving out of a cycle that was very treacherous and heartbreaking. This is a cycle that caused you a lot of pain. Give me, see how that card just went? Yeah, but you are emerging fly out of this. This is so great. This is so great. You know, so 10 of Swords, you know, something that was heartbreaking, something that wasn't bringing that sense of joy, something that ended. It could have ended really suddenly as well. So it's almost like you were blindsided by things. But you are emerging victorious, beautiful, gorgeous, bold, really forward thinking, getting things done, really, you know, so really dynamic about this as well. I mean, really dynamic, but in a way that feels like it's calm, mainly because You've been putting all the ingredients together for a little while now, you know, chopping the onions, chopping the tomatoes. Oh, I said that in an American way. Hey, Americans. Yeah. Chopping the tomatoes, all of these things, and putting these ingredients together to make this dish. So you have been doing this in the background, and now suddenly you have all of this wondrous, beautiful, delicious something to share with others. Wowzos. All right. Thank you very much, my guides. I want to have 3 more cards here for my Cappies. What we got? So, how can Capricorn move forward in terms of taking action in this new venture? How can they start really taking action here? In finding their purpose, almost. Okay, someone's looking for purpose, almost. What does that mean? Someone is searching for their purpose. They don't know what it is. This feels like somebody is throwing things against the wall and hoping, dear God, that something is going to stick. You remember, a lot of this journey often is trial and error for a lot of us. I know that it was for me, team. I know that it was for me. But someone here has to move into receptivity. Have you all heard of human design? I will post a link at the bottom in the description box. I will post a link there. I will have a look at those. Oh, wow. I will have a look at those 3 cards. Yeah. So remember what I said about the mixing of 2 things together here. Here we have temperance. That's exactly what temperance does. On the original card, you know that temperance is mixing the water into the 2 cups. Dependent on the reading, I normally have a different feeling about it. Excuse me. But with this particular reading, I feel like somebody is mixing, you know, some old ideas, old methodologies, old concepts, mixing the old with the new. And what I'm liking in this particular card, if you notice, there's the sun and there's the moon. Hatha, that's yoga. And if you've ever done yoga or you know what yoga is, I'm sure everybody knows what yoga is by now. It's basically alchemizing the body, right? For self-discovery. You're yoking, you know, it's a yoking of things. So mixing 2 things together to find that new thing. I can't believe that came up. That's incredible. Okay. With strength here, strength is showing there is a conscious inner strength that maybe people don't know that you have, okay? I'm not even sure if you know that you have this, honey, but you do. You know, you have this inner strength, and it's infinite. It's an infinite inner strength that you have here. With the devil also showing up here, this is basically you. This is basically you showing up in full power in your own reading. Standing up, taking responsibility, allowing yourself to be led, which is also very interesting. Led by the universe, not by anyone specific. Being led by the universe. So this goes back into that whole intuitive thing once again, team. What a reading. I don't know what I was expecting. I never have any expectations of these readings, you know. So whatever comes up, comes up. But there's someone here who is searching for purpose. Searching for purpose in terms of what it is they're here to give to the world. You meditate on this. There is someone here, okay, so this could be for just a few people. There is someone here who is taking old ideas, mixing it with new ideas, and making something new. Whatever that is, that sounds like it's what you're really supposed to be doing. Give me some cards. Let's see what else we have here. Temperance. Excuse me. Temperance. Temperance, please. Why is temperance here? I love that that card showed up. I just love it. I wasn't expecting. Temperance. Yeah. There's absolute clarity. Someone here has absolute clarity of what it is that they need to be doing. Anything else? Yeah. Once again, the Queen of Cups. I can't make up this reading, team. Very intuitive. Very loving. Very caring. Very much leaning into the imaginative realm of what it is they have to offer the world. That is beautiful. Okay, I think that's basically all I've got. Anything else? No. I will give you an oracle card. This time it's from Nature's Whispers. I love this deck. This deck is so lush. But sometimes I literally just sit and look at the cards. The artwork is just, I mean, it's incredible. Some people are so gifted. Angels and spirit guides, can you please give me 1 or 2 messages for my Capricorns? What do they need to know right now on this path that they're mixing the old with the new and developing something really amazing to give to the world? Give me 1 or 2 messages. Let's see. Give me 1 more shuffle. Beauty. Okay. Let's go. 1 or 2 messages. What have we got? 1 or 2 messages. Okay. Capricorn. I couldn't make it up. Clear out the old. You seen that message at the bottom? Sorry, the light is so whack. This is my own fault. Clear out the old. Clear out the old. Are you seeing though the artwork? So beautiful. So I am going to read from the book, but you know, just want to see what messages I'm getting from the cards to start off with. Yeah. Yeah. So there's like an inner child here. There's like an inner child here who is looking to the past for illumination. You know, that's really interesting there, isn't it? That's really interesting. Let me come a bit closer. That image there. Very interesting. And you can see there's a lot of illumination. So although the larger figure here seems to be blindfolded, I'm using that blindfolded as using your intuitive prowess. If you have a look at the blindfold, you know, there's illumination underneath of the eyes. Are you seeing that? That is showing to me that the key to unlock is right there. Are you seeing that? You can unlock this if you go within. Wow. Okay, I'm now going to read the message from the book. So as always, I don't butcher it. Card number 5. Let's see. Clear out the old. Whatever you are experiencing now is a creation that you have brought into existence from past thoughts and feelings, while in this moment it may have caught up. And you can let go and begin to dream of a new reality. Let go of the aspects of this creation that no longer serve you or have a purpose. Release what has gone wrong in the past. Release also any material possessions that do not serve the new dream. Remember what I said, team? There was something about that. Yeah, so release any material possessions that do not serve the new dream you now want to create. Know that where you are now, you can create anew and begin again. Team. That's all. So dramatic, right? So dramatic. Team, that is all I've got for you. I don't want to read another card because I don't think it's needed. You know, that message was awesome. Remember to take what resonates, leave what isn't. Capricorn, that's all I've got for you today. It was a pleasure to spend the time with you. Remember, if you want a personal, get in touch, email me. The details are below, all of the things. Ciao for now, my loves.